All right, Joe Biden has a new endorser that we wanted to tell you about. Radio host Howard Stern says that he is all in for Joe Biden. You see the wall that's right next to you? I'll vote for the wall over a guy who tells me that I should pour Clorox into my mouth. Fair point. Listen, I think we are in deep shit. I think we could have been ahead of this curve. All valid points.
Reasonable position, Howard.
The interesting thing, though, is, Saagar, I seem to recall all of this tremendous outrage when Joe Rogan didn't even endorse Bernie Sanders. He just said, I'll probably vote for Bernie. And look, Bernie Sanders' team did put out a video talking about that, but there were all these calls for Bernie to disavow Joe and let's drag up anything that he's ever said that we can take and make it sound remotely controversial. Listen, there is a wealth of material from Howard Stern that goes way beyond anything that Joe Rogan's ever. I'm sure they must be out there, same people, asking Joe Biden to disavow Howard Stern. I just must have missed it somehow.
I missed it too.
Sure.
You know, I also missed the part where Howard Stern invented Donald Trump in many ways.
Yeah,
you want to know who put him on the air and would just let him talk for hours? It was all Howard Stern. And when Hillary Clinton went on Howard Stern's show recently, I think she trashed Bernie there, and we talked about it here on the show here. Nobody said a word. It's just the complete
No, they delighted in it. They loved Howard and Hillary trashing Bernie
Hillary's
together.
Finally authentic. I'm like, let me tell you that. That's bitterness. But
it's authentically bitter.
It's bitterness unchained, really. And you see Howard Stern, I mean, there's not a single, I haven't seen not one single outrage tweet, anything, misogyny, saying something like...
Finding his past
30
quotes.
years worth of... I don't even know. There's so many, I literally can't even recall that the litany of things that he said over there. By the way, fine, whatever. I think Howard Stern is a really funny guy.
Let's be clear.
I don't want to cancel Howard Stern. I think it's hilarious.
Let's be clear. We don't care.
Yeah.
But we also didn't care when Joe Rogan endorsed. I thought it was Bernie Sanders. It was endorsed Bernie Sanders.
What he said is very reasonable. A lot of people look at politics that way. For Trump, too. People are like, this guy can't barely talk. I'm voting for Trump.
Right. But this one is like saying pour bleach down your throat. I mean, it's not exactly what he said, but
I'll vote for the wall next to Trump.
I think that is how a lot of people think of it.
Totally reasonable position. But again, you don't see anybody freaked out that Howard Stern has said some terrible things and endorsed Joe. It was the same thing, remember, with Tulsi Gabbard. First, she was an Assad apologist and Russian asset. Then she endorsed Joe Biden, and they were like, "Oh, thank you, Tulsi, for your military experience. Like,
you're a
hard
patriot.
warrior, patriot." Okay, you see it. It's like when you bend the knee, you're all good.
That's what I said. Look, it's always available to you at any time, no matter how toxic, problematic, how many problematic comments you've made in the past. Your homecoming is always one abdication, one bending of the knee away. So don't worry. If they will forgive Tulsi Gabbard, who was like absolutely smeared, and they absolutely aided just for endorsing Joe Biden, this too can happen for you as well.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
We'll have more Rising for you after this.